You don't need that right now. You're in the back right now playing soccer. Ready, go. Go. Read it, go through it twice, please. 2 times. Read it twice. We're going old school. Read it again. Read it again. Thumbs up if you're done reading it twice. Okay. Who would like to read it out loud for us? Sean Foster. Nice and loud.
A teacher had 50 pencils. He kept 14 pencils for himself and divided the rest equally among the students. Each student got 3 pencils. Find the number of students.
Good job, Sean. Alright, so, we're ready first. I know it's a long time. I know this is a long time ago. We read it twice already. Now what do I have to find first, Romeo? What is my question? Okay, find the number of students. That is my question, alright? So my answer is going to be a number of students. That's what my answer is going to be. What do I do after I've read it twice and then I find the question? Do you remember, Michaela? What do I... Wow, good job. So let's find important numbers first. What's one important number that I should identify first, Sergio? 50. 50 pencils, right? Because we're talking about 50 total pencils. What else is, gotta wait. What else is important, Sean?
14.
Okay, 14 pencils. He kept those 14 pencils to himself. 14. Anything else? Do you see any other numbers that I'm missing, Romeo? 3 pencils. That's the key number, right? 3 pencils. Romeo, what do you want to add? We'll get to that, okay? Now we found important numbers. Now we have to go to important what? Words. Alright, so we need to underline important words. So, give me a important word. Yes, Alessandra? Equally. Very, very good. Right here. When you see equally, what do you know you're going to have to do in this problem at some point? Remember? You looked right at the right poster. What is it? Divide. She looked right at the right poster up here. Divide. She knows you have to divide. This is a 2-step problem. So you're going to have... Hey, context clues, right? Good job. Okay, so yes, we are doing multi-step. You know there's more than one step. What other words, and this is kind of tricky. Serge? Each, okay, good job. You can... Each student, okay. So once again, each student got 3 pencils. That tells me I'm going to have to divide. Divide. But now there's something I have to do before I divide. You know what it is, Michaela? Yes, very good. How do you know you have to subtract? That's a really good guess. Does anybody know why you have to subtract? Sean?
Because the teacher had 50 pencils, they kept 14 for himself.
Excellent. He kept 14 pencils for himself. That tells you you have to subtract. And then also, what does it tell you right here? Divide. Forgot that one. So, it's a 2-step problem. What? Someone tell me, raise your hand and tell me, what is step 1 going to be? Sean, you know?
Subtract 15 from 14.
Right here. You guys watch closely to make sure he's doing the right thing. Watch him close. So look what he's going to have to do here. He can't take 4 away from 0, so look what he does. He borrows from his neighbor. Here, Sean. Here, Sean. Okay, so now we're at 36. So now we have 36 pencils to give to his students. We don't know how many students, but we know each student gets 3 pencils.
Depends on how many students he has.
That's what you're trying to figure out. Remember? You told me. What do I have to do, Romeo? What's it going to look like? Draw it up. He says 36 divided by 3. Now, do you see why he says that? Because right now we're sitting with 36 pencils. Each student is going to get 3 pencils. So in the end, our answer is going to tell us how many pencils or how many students we're going to have. So here's doing the steps. It's got down to 6. Good. And the remainder? Okay, remainder 0. So you put your marker down. Romeo, your division is really good right now. Okay, so answer is 12. 12 what? What are we talking about here? We're talking about, what are we talking about, okay? 12 students. Okay, so you kind of come up here and write 12 students because you have to have that L word at the end. You have to have that label. You know what I'm talking about. 12. Very hard. And then right underneath that, you can write students. S-T-U. Because that means you have to have a label with your answer. Computer people, awesome job. Is yours working? He's keeping track of the score, right? He's not John. He's keeping track of the score. He's keeping track of the score. That's what I'm thinking he's doing. Okay, excellent job. Now, Alessandra Gonzalez. Does our answer make sense? If there's 12 students, each student got 3 pencils, that'd be 36. Add on that 14, that'd be 50. We just completed our problem.
Here, I'll keep track of your guys' score. I got 3 times 1, you won. Yeah, William? 1 point for William. 1 point, William.
What if I did this?
I didn't read the card.
What if the problem looks like this? A little too high. I have Alessandra and Sergio give a chance to come up here. What if the problem looks like this? What if instead of 36 divided by 3, it was 37? Go through my steps, please. Okay, write down your steps. So Alessandra, come on up here and tell me what I'm going to do first. You both get a chance. You come first now. Come on. Now's the time. So ask yourself. Hey. Ask yourself, divide. How many times does 3 go into what? 3. How many times does it? Once. Comes down to what? Good. Check off D because you just did that. Now you got to multiply. Multiply what? Remember on the outside? I'm just going to do this 3 times. So what is 3 times 1? Good. What are you writing? Good. Give me those touches. This is what you're working on, right? Okay. You just multiply. Check it off. Now, what's that S? Easy one. Yep. Subtract. Check. 0 less than 3. So we can keep going. Check these 2 off. You just did it. Hey, Romeo, she's trying to pay attention. Good. Okay. Sergio, let me come take over. Good job, Alessandra. Sergio. Let's do yours in a different color. So now, Sergio, you got to start over, right? Thank you, Romeo. Now you got to ask yourself what? How many? Oh, check out breakdown. Thank you, Alessandra. Draw your arrow back to the top because you're starting over. Ask yourself, how many times does 3 go into 7 without going over? Good. So check out D. Just do it again. Now go to your M. Good. Good. Subtracting. Make sure you check off as you go. You multiplied. You subtracted. Yes, good. Is there anything left to bring down? So what's that going to be? Excellent. 12, remainder 1. I don't know what those are. Please put them away. Okay. How do we feel about that? Guys, hey, I'm telling you, you just got to practice with it. Division is not easy. But look what you have to do when you divide. You have to divide, you have to multiply, and you have to subtract. All in one thing. So you gotta know how to do all of it. Questions?
No.
Okay, head back to your seats, please.
Is it time to switch?